Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it certainly is our pleasure to be here today to conduct this very important Eclipse Spring Sensation 2 sale on account of Richard Hull. And I think you'd have to agree, folks, when you look at the catalogue, it is a magnificent catalogue of some of the best pedigrees in the world. And I say the world because that's exactly where they're from, all over the world. Our vendor has been in pursuit of excellence for a long time. He's imported many of the best breeding cow families into Australia and has always been prepared to sell them. And they have gone away in past Eclipse sales, and as I look around this crowd, many of you folk have bought cattle from Eclipse before, so it certainly does prove to me that the animals from these Eclipse sales have gone away and performed particularly well. I've spoken to a lot of people around the country that have bought before at Richard's sales, and they certainly do speak loud of the calibre of the animals that they've got, how well they've done when they've shifted. They've performed particularly well. For those of you that don't know, our vendor doesn't have a dairy farm. These animals get milked, the majority, at Russell and Kerry Eagle's property at Eagle Ridge in Finley. They do a marvellous job. They milk a large herd of cows, and these cows are in the game with all the others, and they're managed very, very well there. There's also cows milked at several other properties, and today there's some that have come from Dean Malcolm's Blue Chip property and from Rob Glover's property at Katandra as well. And I know Richard would want me to thank those folk for looking after the animals the way they do. They're all treated the same as those folks' own cows, and that's why they'll leave here today and they'll go away and they'll sit into your environment particularly well. So most of the cows have come, as I say, out of the Eagle Ridge property, which is a rotary dairy. The other two properties are herringbone dairies, and we know that these cows will go and shift extremely well. The catalogue is as up to date as we can possibly get it. There were a few cows, the cows that were at Rob Glover's and at Blue Chip, they were classified this week. And it did get sent out on our email newsletter a couple of days ago, but indeed I'll be giving that detail as we go through. There's also some further test figures on some of those, but otherwise the catalogue is very, very up to date. The other thing that I can say is that there's been some recent preg testing done with the blood test results, and I've got those details and I'll be able to give you those in the catalogue as well. There's obviously been a few that have been mated in the last week or so, because as you'd realise the catalogue was only posted last week, so it's fairly well up to date. You've had, I talked to my old partner Daryl Brown yesterday at length, and we always reckoned that the hardest vendor we ever had to work with as far as getting catalogue done was Frank Sorrigan. I remember Daryl Brown threatened Frank and said, well, away we go and we'll hand the catalogue out on sale day. I said to Daryl yesterday, I said, Richard Hull beats him hands down. We've just about handed the catalogue out on sale day, and it's no one's fault but the vendors, because he wanted to keep putting different information in. But he did want to have the catalogue up to date, and it certainly is up to date, because the herd test was done last week, the catalogue was printed last week, and you got it in the last couple of days. But what I do know, ladies and gentlemen, this vendor has bred one of the greatest groups of cows that's ever going to walk through the Shepparton Selling Centre, and they're going to come through today. They're all young, they're all cows that have got no vices, they've got low cell counts, they're cows that are full of milk, they're doing the job, they're ready to perform, and I know that you're going to hear a heck of a lot more of these cows, as we always do. When we sell the animals from Eclipse, they go away and perform. But who in the world would have ever dreamt that you get a catalogue like this, of pedigrees like this, and the animals are all in milk? Richard and I have had the discussion on the phone a fair few times in the last couple of weeks, and it is right. There's no guessing here. These are not heifers that we're going to think about making great cows. These already are cows. These are already here in front of you. This is real live stuff. This is no joking. This is no thinking about what they're going to do. This is no predictions. This is no guessing. This is real. These cows are here in front of you. They're all ready to go. They're all spring calved. A lot of them have been remated. Some of them have been preg checked back and calved. There is not a vice in any cow that sells today. One more time, and I've been 5, got to be 5,000, I've been 5, 6,000 on the call with you, I've been 7,000 on the call with Lee, and I've been 7 money done. What about this for complete young cow? 8,000 on the bid with you, I've been 9,000 on the bid with you, now Lee, and I've been 9 the money done. I got 9,000, I've been 10,000 on the bid with you, now been, and I've been 10, I've been 10, got to be 10,000, I've been now little world in done. I got 10,000, I've been 10, got to be 10,000, I've been 10, got to be 10, I've been 10, I got to be 10,000. Lee, how long on the bid? I got $10,000 done, I've been Minogue, and I've been 10,000, I've been now little world in done, I've been 10,000, I've been a part of that. 10,000, 11,000 I've got. And that's out there with Shane Flynn. I'm on 11,000 of money. You're out now, Lee. I'm on 11,000 of it's out. 500 now to Ben Minogue. 12,000 on the call with Shane. And I'm on 12,000 now. Shane Flynn's bid. Ben, your man's out. I'm on $12,000 and I part I'll stay in 500 if you like, Ben, but I'm on 12,000. I'm on 12,000 and I part once. 12,000 and I part twice. Calling Shane. 500 to you, Lee. 13 to Shane. I'm on 13,000 and your man's gone now. I'm on 13,000. I'll take your halves again if you like, but the bid's with Shane. And I'm on 13,000. I part once. 13,000 twice. $500. Lee Hamilton's the money. 14's with Shane. I'm on 14,000 done. Don't worry about it not having a tail. Just makes the other easier to see. And I'm on 14,000 of each with Shane Flynn. I'm on 14,000 of each with Shane, and we're going this way. And if you like, I'll let you in for 100. I'm on 14 one more time, and I part once. 100, sub 200. See that? 300, 400, 14,000 for you. Know how good she is, and we can't change the cow family. I'm on 14,4, make it 5. 14,004, it's out there with Shane. Once, twice, third and final bid. $14,400, and I'm gonna say Shane's way. Buyer number 68, thank you very much indeed.